back to the Intel Extreme Masters Shanghai here from Shanghai, China. I'm Kyle Laris alongside Maynard this time. Our first time casting together. How are you doing,
Absolutely.
man?
I'm very excited. Very, very excited. And I got hopefully Todd next after you, and then there'll be
Todd.
all four of us. Well, I've been through all three of you guys.
The quartet is complete.
The quartet is complete.
Sick
Having a great
stuff.
time being part of the team, Kyle Laris.
Liking it a lot. All right, what do we have? We have MC versus Shuttle.
We do.
And these guys actually played recently.
They did play recently.
Yeah, in WCS Europe. Unfortunately for Shuttle, was kind of dispatched pretty impressively by MC. They've already started the countdown, actually, so we're going to get into this pretty quickly here. How did you enjoy casting with Mr. Apollo? Was it good?
I liked it a lot. He's very energetic, and I love the energy. I feed off the energy. I'm an energy leech.
I like that. I like that a lot. I saw him with his fan, his one only fan.
His one fan here today.
Yeah.
Supplied by BenQ.
Sick stuff. Little Lionette in it as well. But anyway, guys, we can jump into the first game here between MC and Shuttle. Again, these guys met very recently in the round of 32 in WCS.
They did.
Without further ado, let's jump on in.
All right, in the top right here, we have got Shuttle, the Terran player, playing off a pretty impressive series against, he was against another Protoss earlier.
He was against... Who was he against? Oh, damn. I cast it.
Open bracket winners match. You did cast it.
Yep, it was somebody. I'll remember in just a little bit.
How about you introduce... I'll introduce this guy while you remember, Kayla. I said about that.
Sounds good.
In the bottom left here from SK Gaming, this is MC. The boss task, Mr. Obama.
I'm still not going to remember it. It'll be fine. I'll leave it for now.
Jim.
Jim, yeah!
I got your back, man.
Jim, you got my back. Thank you.
Production didn't help me with that, by the way. It just came to me by choice.
Yeah?
So just letting you know.
Sick stuff. All right, so Whirlwind, our map here between these two guys. And again, Shuttle against MC, unfortunately for him, didn't really work out too well in WCS EU. Shuttle hasn't had the best time in general during the European WCS, whereas MC, rising through the ranks, going back through Challenger, now in Premier, now in that round of 16. He's certainly a contender for it all, gotta say.
I feel like MC's kicking in the nos a little bit in the losers bracket. Like, he's the type of player that's been down there before and come back. He's can never be counted out at any tournament. Shuttle, I have to admit, don't know too much about him, but I did catch his game versus Jim, and he had a really strong game one. His game one, he was definitely wearing the pants in that match. He was dropping like crazy, and just his multitask was really impressive. Game 2 and 3, not so much. Kind of got pro-tossed a little bit. Death rolled down to a little nub, but you know, can he pull it off again? We'll have to see. If he gets the multitask done, I think that he's got a really good shot against MC. But coming into this game, I'm definitely feeling like MC is the stronger player.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have to echo his sentiments from game 1 for Shuttle versus Jim. He looked really, really good. There was technically that point where he said, well, you've taken pretty quick third Nexus after scouting it eventually, so looks to exploit on either angle and played so well. He was everywhere. But going up against MC here, I don't think MC's going to give him that opportunity. No. MC will sit around on his 2 base, cut probes to defend against the medevacs to kick things off, and then from that point on, Shuttle's going to have a bit of a harder time.
Yep. He's going double racks gasless expand here, so very, very greedy from Shuttle. I would have thought, you know, if I was up against a player of high caliber, I would have started making probably a stupid amount of Reapers, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get up to 5 or 6, but you know, actually maybe 5. I would 5 Reaper MC.
Yeah, you'd like that?
I'd like that. I'd like to see how it went.
Well, I mean, we can all try. I don't mind the idea of 1 or 2 Reapers on this map. There's not too much room, obviously, to jump into the main on Whirlwind, but you do get a little bit of map presence, right? That's really, really cool to actually hold them at bay. And not the best of scouts there by MC, not able to see the fact that the command center was there. Sometimes bunker can be a little bit telling, but it could be fake. You know.
You know, Shuttle, probably not that well known by MC either. Unless they face each other on Korean ladder, which would be the majority of Mingchul's practice, or MC's practice, so...
I think the majority of Shuttles is on America right now, because I think he's still over in the Clarity Gaming house.
Okay, well, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But, you know, Shuttle, it's been, especially with the cheaper Banshee, you can actually pull out a Banshee out of the hat, I guess, and just go for that quick cloak, but, you know, Protoss do have that Oracle now, they have that Mothership core, it makes it very hard to think that, you know, what Terrans used to do in Wings of Liberty is pretend to expand and then go for a 1-1-1 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
But we don't see that so much these days. Protoss really hard to kill in the early game now.
Oh, yeah.
So
No, you're right. The Mothership core just makes it super stable. Even the Stargate, as you were saying before, Oracle comes out, you've got detection anyway with Envision. Don't necessarily have to go into that robo facility. Very, very nice options here from MC. And just in general, we're seeing the Stargate a lot more now. If you get that Oracle out, sometimes you add Phoenix on if you want to pick up...
Oh, the scan misses it as well, Kalaris.
Not the best options. Not able to see.
What can one do? He'll just have to base his, you know, you can actually have a bit of a glean. At higher level you are, even not scouting the structure, you can put 2 and 2 together and assume it is there. So we have the Stalker coming out here, and Shuttle moving out with a lot of Marines, and MC doesn't see it.
Oh, well, I mean, generally these Marines, I think they can actually catch this Stalker.
And he's like, this bunker's empty, where's all your stuff?
Yeah.
So MC's red alert will be going off a little bit here, and now it definitely will. There is a ton of Marines right now.
Ouch. A little bit of a bad spot.
Yeah, a little bit awkward for the Stalker. It will go down, but he did, I guess, tell the amount of like. I think bringing the Marines back definitely gave MC a lot more information than if he just kept going.
I think one thing as well is with Shuttle moving out with those Marines, he wants to go over, maybe poke up the ramp, try and force a photon overcharge on the Nexus. Doesn't get the opportunity to because, well, I mean, it's slightly delayed here. 2 Oracles moving out. He has to stay at home and defend against those 2 Oracles for a good while. So those Marines are going to have to be pulled straight back if he wants to go.
And he does pull back. Turret's going down as well, just in case of DTs. And the Oracle actually does a surprising amount of damage, Kalaris. It's a unit that I'm still not used to. You know, you'll see 2 or 3 Oracles come in, you'll pull a bunch of Marines and go, okay, that should be enough, surely. And then they all disappear. You're like, wow, that's a good unit. And here it comes, doing a lot of damage to this middle line. Look at how fast those things cut apart the workers. Got 8, 9 dead already. Wow.
Very, very quick kills there. MC utilizing 2. I mean,
and taking away mining time as well.
Exactly. It's very easy for a Protoss to say, I've got an Oracle, let's go. But if you wait for 2, how much more effective they can be in a short space of time? Really tough stuff.
Like a hot laser knife through SCV butter, Kalaris. That was really amazing how quickly that worker got cleaned out. And in they come. They're actually going to delay some tech structures here as well, like killing some SCVs. Wow.
Very, very nice little bit of aggression here. MC buying himself a great lead early on, even going for a 3rd Nexus behind this, knowing his opponent is kept at the back and does not get that first Oracle. Twilight Council going down as well. Could time that and sync that up for a +2 armor against +1 weapon that's finishing up here. I don't think there's an armory down, so he's going to have to go for +1 armor and have his weapons a little bit less effective if that +2 armor does come down.
Right, and it looks like Shuttle wants to go for an attack now. Those Oracles kept him at home so that he could take that 3rd Nexus. If Shuttle moved across the map with all those Marines earlier in the game while he's taking a 3rd, that is an insta-kill on that Nexus. And here we go, moving across through the middle of the map. MC knows that he needs to muster up a defense here. This 3rd Nexus is still under a bit of pressure. 2 Oracles is not going to engage that Kalaris. MC, you know, a little bit better at StarCraft than that.
Oh yeah, damn right. I mean, a lot of gateways going down, kind of powering up off this. I mean, he knows the kind of threat that is looming right now. He's gonna have to micro his heart out if he wants to take this with just those units there. But that poke at the 3rd could do a little bit.
Good indeed, and here he is. He's targeting down the Nexus. Nexus cannon going down, but it might just be too much bio.
Very, very nice abilities here. Oh, that same time
he is going to target it. Down it goes. Gets that 3rd Nexus, loses most of his units. Actually, MC doesn't have that much here.
I mean, this bio is doing work, and it certainly killed the Nexus, but I'm scared right now for the counter-attack. He's got to go for bunkers. If he doesn't go for bunkers here, and those 5 gateways that are not warped in warp gate right now start warping in, and there you go. They are now moving in. He could actually go for a very strong counter-attack.
Extremely strong, and 1 bunker is definitely not going to cut the mustard. There is a lot of Protoss on the dance floor. It's going to be extremely tough for Shuttle to stop this.
Yeah, he's only got 3 Marauders and 14 Marines right now. Oracle moves in, has a look around. These units for Shuttle trying to keep his opponent pinned back once again, but I don't think it's going to work.
MC's got the Envision down. He sees everything up the ramp, and that's a really smart option to using those Oracles for that spell. And actually, MC looking like he is pulling back.
Wow. Doesn't think he can break it right now. And I mean, without that many Zealots in this composition, not probably the opportunity to do so just yet, especially since he was supply blocked as well by this little contingent over to the left-hand side. And this is going to give Shuttle a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of time to prepare.
Ooh. And there's a juicy saturated probe line here for Shuttle to try and snipe. Blinkstalker's coming down, going on that bio, and they will get cleaned up. There we go. Out they go.
And, you know, with that warp in having to be that defensive, that kind of shuts down all of MC's opportunities to get really aggressive right now. So Shuttle has played this out pretty darn cool. And well, MC is going to have to try and re-expand. So the third command center is on the way in the base of Shuttle, so he can continue to play this out normally.
Yeah, if he can get MC onto this side of the map, he's going to feel very, very good about getting into a macro advantage here on MC. After sniping that Nexus so many times, MC up a healthy amount of supply, 20-odd supply. And definitely has the army advantage, I would say, at this point, especially with Shuttle splitting up his forces for that drop. If he was looking at the minimap, would have seen that drop there. It doesn't look like MC is preparing for it, though.
Interestingly, across these 3-4, well, yeah, he's going to try and get back there, but...
Yeah, these units are going to drop out and actually straight up engage these Stalkers and not do a bad job either. So
not too bad a blink back there by MC with 2 of those Stalkers. We'll have to move on forwards as well here, trying to clean up another drop. And
he's going to get it. There it goes. Nice snipe there from MC.
Yeah, very nice. Nope.
Nearly got the other one.
Not the second one, man. Not the second one. Okay, interesting thing here, though, is MC, he's got slight upgrade advantage right now, but he doesn't have a second forge just yet. We have 2 engineering bays down for Shuttle, and eventually he will be able to catch up, but he needs to take his third. I mean, that needs to come around very soon, because he hasn't been able to deny the third once again of his opponent. So
MC knows. He knows everything, basically, now with that spell going down. There is no way that there's a third sneaking up on this toss. He is going to go up the ramp one more time, but he's actually got a very large force this time, Kalaris.
Oh yeah, 95 army supply for 56 right now. MC might just look to end it here. Blink Stalkers in what I would say is critical mass right now, along with a lot of sentries there for the force field. Space control going to be great. Needs to bring those zealots to the front so they can tank as well. Those bunkers, they keep getting repaired. They're not going down. They
are getting repaired, Kalaris. The force fields actually wouldn't help his zealots at all, but it looks like he might just have too much powering in. And small drop there on the third, but the big story is here. MC is breaking through.
Army supply still 79 to 31 right now. Forwards blink here. Show of confidence from MC. Trying to kill off this position as quickly as he possibly can do.
And he has every right to be confident right now, Kalaris. He smells the victory, and there it is, GG.
Nicely done by MC. After turns and crosses there.
Crosses and turns. Bends, shapes.
He lost a Nexus once or twice, and was still able to make it work as well.
Yeah.
So, nice stuff indeed.
It is. So very well played from MC. I look forward to game number 2. We'll be coming up very, very shortly. So Shuttle, we have to talk about him a little bit more, I think. Did you feel like that game 1 against Jim was more impressive than that game that we just saw on Wellwood?
Oh yeah, I mean, there was elements there where Shuttle was trying to replicate similar styles, trying to, again, draw his opponent very thinly. And at the very beginning, he did get that Nexus, which was a great snipe out, but MC did prevent that aggression at the very beginning as well. So, despite getting that Nexus, I think things kind of equalized out. It was a tough one for Shuttle there, and going into game 2, I'm kind of worried for him. MC's looking really good right now.
He is looking really, really dangerous. I would be scared, but Shuttle does have the skills to pay the bills, as we've seen. So,
damn right, man.
Let's get into it.
All right, game number 2, guys. It's going to be on Derelict Watcher, so let's jump right on in to see if MC can take it 2-0. We have spawning up to the top right-hand corner as our teal Terran this time. We have Clarity Gaming's Shuttle.
Chasing it up. And in the bottom left here from SK Gaming, the boss toss currently up 1 map. This is MC.
Looking so good in that game, to be honest with you. I mean, despite taking the damage, the powering potential that he had in him was so good. And just... you saw the army supply at the end. It was almost doubling his opponent's army supply. Critical mass of Blink Stalkers. It's not too often you see it work in this matchup straight up when you've got like 3 base against, well, I would say 2 base in that situation. But MC made it work, man. Not really zealot focused like you see in this matchup normally.
Yeah. Well, he had pretty good upgrades, and like you said, that critical mass I think was what made all the difference. Plus, he's MC, and his Blink macro is actually kind of stupid. Like, it's really good.
It's pretty good, and well, we'll see if he's going to be able to continue this out now. I won't be surprised if MC actually just proxied a Stargate. Looking for the gas timings there to really fully see that. But that's been MC for a long time.
This is a very good proxy Oracle map, and there's that extra gas going down for MC, so could definitely be seeing that, Kalaris.
Yeah.
It would be within his realm right now with that extra gas.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I guess we'll have to see what Shuttle can do against this. I'm feeling Stargate. I agree with you, but it could be anything.
Well, yeah, he's put 3 straight into his first gas, and then in his second one, 1, 2.
And there's the third.
Yep. Well, we'll see that in just a bit. But the thing is now is that, interestingly, MC didn't go for the super insane quick Stargate. I mean, he didn't put his second pylon out on the map. So it's not going to be the most insanely crazy fast one. And the probe is being trailed right now by an SCV, so Shuttle might want to keep that pursuing to make sure that nothing insane does happen. But the pylon in the back of MC's base could certainly be where he puts some tech if he wants to, because he's got a lot of gas coming in right now.
Good spot to hide it. Plenty of room for that Stargate. But I feel like proxy Stargate is a little bit better, especially against Shuttle.
Yeah.
He got caught by those oracles pretty hard in that last map, and that definitely set him back in the early to mid game there.
Well, he's going for warp gate tech before all of this, adding on the mothership core as well. So we may see a bit more of a standard here from MC, just controlling our watchtower down to the south. The watchtowers which nobody ever takes on this map. But
well, I mean, could they be any more useless, Killers?
Well, it's certainly going to be useful for MC in the form of actually seeing that SCV heading over the other side of the map and throwing down a pylon as well. So MC has options here.
Oh, and we got, looks like some tech being put up the... Oh, SCV getting sniped there by MC.
Oh,
there he goes.
The thing is, he saw that there wasn't a Nexus down. That's a bit annoying there. And the Stargate is going to go down at the bottom, so the proxy Stargate is as we predicted. A little bit later than we predicted, but Shuttle saw that there was no Nexus. So, depending on what Shuttle wants to do from here, it's not an engineering bay just yet.
No, it's not, which means, obviously the lack of turrets is going to make it tough. Marines actually can't pick too many fights, though. The Widow Mine could make a difference, but he'll need to fly over it, which is kind of, you know, it's a risk that I wouldn't want to take.
Yeah, it's a scary thing to actually make happen here, as, well, Stargate is going to finish in just a second. And the probe pokes up, sees Widow Mine, sees Marines.
Yeah, very good information for Mingchul already. And Shuttle obviously doesn't know about this Stargate just yet. He's going to come up and pressure a little bit, just gonna poke a little bit, and even sees the Hellions.
Well, he's going to actually move down here. Time Warp goes down as well. That Mothership Core is going to be a big damage dealer in terms of how long he can stay there for. But at the same time, the Zealot and Stalker do get picked off. Just on the edge. He loses it.
Oh, that's annoying for MC. Great start there for Shuttle. So he's been feeling very good taking the second command center.
Yeah. Well, that Oracle now on the way. That's Oracle number 1, right?
That is, and Oracle number 2 is on the way right now, being chrono boosted, and he's going to wait for that 2 Oracle, which was extremely effective, as mentioned, in that first game.
Yeah, and speaking of 2, adding on 2 more gateways. So this is going to be full-on aggression here from MC. I'm not sure how well this could... the thing, how many Widow Mines do we only have the 1 Widow Mine, and it's on the way in a drop. So technically, if he does lose this Widow Mine, it's going to be a bit annoying for him at the front.
Yeah.
Because that would be the saving grace of the defense. Well, this could be just blow for blow right now.
It could be very much so, Kalaris. All of the weaponry from each player, like the punch-packing weaponry of each player, is outside of their main.
Yeah.
So here comes the Oracles, and they go straight for it. And they go looking for SCVs, looking for anything. Actually, that drop deflected by a few Stalkers here.
And there's nothing here to defend. No missile turrets. He didn't get the engineering bay in time. He saw there was no Nexus, so I'm kind of surprised.
Oh my god, he's going for it.
Oh, is that Widow Mine going to die?
Does drop. Actually, the Widow Mine didn't hit the huge cluster of probes there, so that was lucky for MC. And it looks like Shuttle's actually going to get cleaned up without too much damage done.
Well, actually...
Oh my god, actually, excuse me.
That's a lot of probes into the dying.
That's 15 probes.
And that Widow Mine at home, I mean, Shuttle cranked those out knowing that he needed them to deal with the Oracles. Because, I mean, if you're spending your energy on Envision, you can't really do too much damage. That being said, though, he has 3 Oracles now. So if he does go for Envision with one of them, and warp in some more gateway units here, there's only 2 Marines out right now with 2 Widow Mines. There's the opportunity here for MC, just despite losing so many workers, to actually just kill his opponent off.
There is a lot of options for him here. He's going to be, he needs to do counter damage, I feel. Definitely.
Yeah.
We got siege tanks coming out for Shuttle, which is an interesting choice, but with the gateway heavy forces and knowing that MC doesn't have much of a bank to switch up to tech, could be a very, very good option. Triple Oracle going down, one of them using their energy.
Oh, that's a lot of firepower he has.
He does.
Only 4. I mean, the 1 Viking's really useful here, but I don't think it's actually even going to come into play. It's trying to target down the one with Envision. Very, very important. But the Widow Mines, all but 1 has died off right now. He needs to keep them alive.
And that bunker does get scratched, but Shuttle just repairs those scratches straight away. The siege tank does get sniped there by the Oracles, and is this enough damage to be able to bust through the bunker? Repairs going down, the SCV's now getting targeted.
Oh, he's got very few units left actually over here to actually kill off these Stalkers. The bunker has not actually died off though.
No.
Pulling off those more SCVs, trying to push this on back. Shuttle retains his life for now.
Oh my god,
so
and
close.
it's actually equal worker counts, Kalaris. Very low worker counts, but equal.
Oh, walking straight on past, trying to get that medevac. Not too bad attempt at a snipe. Just barely survives in the end, and MC just walking straight on up the ramp.
Yeah. This guy's got brass buns, Kalaris. Marking one Stalker back, does lose it though. And actually 3 Stalkers when you have absolutely nothing to defend is really devastating. Especially with the Zealots to tank that one Marine in the bunker.
Yeah, this is really, really difficult. There's 2 Zealots here also walking on up. Walking straight on past that. I mean, he can't bring the Marines out if he tries to. Oh, that one siege tank, he needs to keep that alive.
Absolutely, he should have some SCVs around that siege tank, I feel. If he loses that, it's going to be extremely difficult, and it looks like he will.
Oh no, and with that as well, he's lost 33 workers.
9 supply, and that's just MC continuing his streak in the losers bracket. Kalaris doing a great job, and unfortunately it does mean Shuttle goes home today.
It was in WCS EU, it was 2-1 to MC. This time he comes along and says, you're not even getting a game, my friend. It's 2-0 to me, moving on through that lower bracket. These games, Shuttle, commiserations to him now falling out.
Commiserations, I mean, he showed some signs of really solid Terran play there. I wish I was half as good as that guy. He's an amazing player. Yeah, really would like to see more of him sometime soon, so I'll be keeping an eye on him personally. I've never seen him play before, so today's been good. It's been enlightening.
MC the boss toss, man. I
already knew that MC was going to be amazing today. Didn't need to lose any expectations there, Kalaris, at all. So
let's quickly check the brackets and see what's going on. Okay, so MC basically now plays the loser of Daisy or Jim to see who advances on in the lower bracket. So we are guaranteed to get 2 Protoss through from this first open bracket. So it's either going to be Daisy, Jim, MC, 2 of those. So pretty cool representation there of Protoss.
Yep.
Moving on forwards.
I'm feeling like we're going to be seeing a pretty amazing groups tomorrow, Kalaris. They're already shaping up.
Oh yeah, they're very, very good. And meanwhile, in the second duel tournament, actually Domre Gu has already taken a 2-0 over Infi. I was really looking forward to the idea of actually casting that, but it's already happened, so commiserations.
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we can.
Maybe. But also, there is the potential that we could see in the duel tournament number 2, we could see Grubby versus Sting.
Oh.
Which would be a rematch of the Intel Extreme Masters Singapore Grand Final. So eventually, if we can get that, that would be sick as.
Basically the most hype Grand Finals of all time.
Yeah, it was crazy. And there you can actually see the bracket.
Yeah, there it is. So up for you guys, just having a bit of a look so you don't have to mosey on down to that Team Liquid IEM production doing everything for you today.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. So yeah, as you can see, MC being knocked down to that lower bracket by Daisy. A little bit of a surprise there,
That is a surprise, yeah.
But taking out Shigua and Shuttle in convincing fashion. Those games against Shigua, those were pretty impressive.
They were very impressive, and Shigua actually, the score doesn't denote how close those games actually were. MC was actually very close to losing both of those games at one point. But Shigua just missing out on having the critical amount of units to be able to deflect him in those big massive attacks that he really committed to. So.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us in terms of this series at least. Join us after the commercial break when I'm sure we'll have more series on the way very soon.